Hello, Dickie? I can't hear you.
And we're live here from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, BMO Harris Bradley Center, as we'll have the matchup between the Villanova Wildcats and the Marquette Golden Eagles. Here, more Big East action is your boy Dick Dickey in the booth. And Aaron joining me tonight. What's up, Aaron?
Doing all right. Looking forward to this second Big East matchup here. Villanova ranked 18th, Marquette ranked 7th.
Yes, sir.
Be a good contest here tonight.
Yes, top 20 matchup. Nova started us out early with a 3 in the corner by Kai Jackson, the freshman. And on the other end, James hit that mid-range. Now, Cone, I don't know. I get confused all the time. So, Rick will go to the line for 2. This nerd, the freshman, one call for the foul.
Pretty evenly matched teams here. Villanova has had the more prolific offense, averaging just over 90 a game. Meanwhile, Marquette not as proficient, somewhere in the 80s. Don't ask me to do that math now off the top of my head, please.
Yes, that's all right. Both these teams coming in 2-1 on the season. So both looking to get add in another one. No, neither one of these teams want to go over 500. I think this will be a great battle between these two squads. As Nova really took a great step forward this season, starting in the transfer portal, bringing in some great talented guys, or talented guy as Rick Cohn and Joe Kerr. Both those guys came in this program and turned them around. And props to Coach Joey P. As Cone hits that three.
Me and Wired had this discussion the other day. It depends on what he's doing. He's either a con man, a raccoon, or it's something else I don't remember.
Traffic cone.
Sure. Yeah, traffic cone. Sure. With that throw,
yes,
clearly.
Cone, okay. Is Broski dicing his way through and getting the layup off the glass. Villanova up to a 6-point lead here early.
Yeah, right now it's more Kuhn than anything, considering how all over he's been so far in this game. The great contest there, for example.
Yes, he's definitely made his mark here early, and much like he has to the team. Nice lob up to Carter. Wow. A nice finish at the rim for Carter.
Yeah, Villanova off to a really, really strong start here, up by 8 already.
It's Gleasack Jr. able to draw the foul. They get 2 at the line. What are you talking about, Carter? You're averaging 10. You had see what you had. Yeah, 15 last game. It's not your first points of the season.
First points in conference play.
Oh, okay. Gleasack hits the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Clearly, the season doesn't start until you get into conference play. That's when it's really, really important.
True that is Blaylock. Able to catch Gleasack sleeping and hits that flush. And Villanova offense picking up where they left off.
Yeah, agreed. Up by 8 here already against Marquette.
Here's Green. Goes up. He's blocked from behind, but it'll go out of bounds. Remain Marquette ball.
Yeah, that'll roll off of Stacy Blaylock there, the freshman center. Substitution going to come on now for Nova. This is Sam Brown coming on for Kai Jackson.
So now here's Brown inbounded, and backcourt violation on Ner. Hey, and shout out Leroy Jenkins. 4,000 progression points. Good job, my boy.
Let's have a pack right there.
Yes, sir. Time to get good. That was a
Trying
nice.
to
Go ahead.
trying to look at the substitutions here for Nova. We've got Hook out there with Myers. Toby Nur still out there at the moment, as well as Brown and Humperdinck.
Yes, it's bench units for these teams. You see Nova Rainier's out, and it seems like all of Marquette's is out there. Here's Carter. Kick it out to Broski. Brown forces him to pick up his dribble. Now Cone. Shot clock winding down, trying to get by the defender. Floater up and good.
Cohn's got Kuhn, whatever's got 7.
Almost as much as as much as Marquette has as a team. Here's Broski. Brown will kick it over to Cone. Carter calling for it in the post. Broski doesn't want to give it to him. Let's do his pick and roll. He gets it stripped.
Should have given it to his man down low in the post there.
Good defense from Golden Eagles. Here's Myers off the screen for three. Bang!
Big three there for Marquette. Nova going to call a timeout after that particular possession. Villanova going to bring on the rest of their substitutions. Probably see the last one for Marquette as well.
Now here's Brown off the timeout.
Gus Scott gonna check in for Marquette for sure.
It's that three no good from there's Brown. Wide open, a good reverse slam. Now Stokes. Kicks it over to
Stuff
Brown.
early with that one.
Now Stokes down low, a great find. So I'm cutting to the hoop and he finishes. A nice three up, no good. Marquette, they seem a bit like they haven't woken up yet in this one. They've been real slow to start. Nova came out the gates firing. Here's Kerr. Kicking it over Maddox, shot up. No good. There's Stokes on the offensive board, but he's blocked by Hook. It's now Brown. Driving in. Goes up off the glass and good. Over the outstretched hand of Brown. Oh, Sam Brown.
And like as I mentioned, the offense just hasn't really been there for Marquette yet this season. They're only averaging 84 points per game. Just did that math. Thank you, Google. So yeah, there's definitely some woes for Marquette on the offensive side, but they definitely make up for it, especially in the rebound department. Gleasack and Hook combined for 19 rebounds a game.
Yes, there's Hook, another bucket inside. It's going to be tough sledding all night with Hook off the bench. He's just a guy that can come in and change the game completely. So here's Brown drawing the foul.
Brown on Brown violence there between Sam and Dalton. No relation there.
That was Hook, and
I said could have.
Oh yeah.
Not did, my friend.
Oh my bad, I ain't hear you. My bad.
It's all good. It's all good.
I can only use one of my senses at a time, whether it's my sight, hearing.
Probably get that checked out. Marquette though swiftly pulled their way back into this one. They're only down by 2 at the moment, and make that 3 after Brown goes 2 for 2 from the stripe.
Here's Green, nice floater.
Bench unit from Marquette, incredibly strong here in this one. At the moment, again, have clawed their way back into this game. They're only down by 1 now, 50 seconds to go in the first.
Yes, they're definitely talented top to bottom. They had, it was a very quiet offseason, but they didn't really need to replace a whole lot. It's Kerr. It's a nice layup.
Yeah, only 2 freshmen here for Marquette, those being Dalton Brown and Daniel James. And of course, despite the offensive struggles for Nur and Brown.
Nur, yeah. Toby.
But yeah, like despite the offensive woes for Marquette, they've got half their team averaging over 10 points a game, and number 6 is super close to that number as well at 9.
Yeah, they definitely are a team that spreads it out. You see Gleasack with the nice turnaround J and the foul on Green. It'll be a side out of bounds play. Oh wait, no it won't. It'll be free throws.
Yeah, it's a blocking foul.
And First one, no good.
Yeah, looking over at Villanova again, they're averaging a much higher clip right now, but it's a bit top-ended with the likes of Rick Kuhn averaging 17.3, Stacy Blaylock at almost 13 a game, and then after that you have to drop all the way down to Jaleel Carter, who's at 7.5.
For sure, they definitely. And at the end of the first quarter, we're tied at 23 apiece. Don't go anywhere. Second quarter action. We'll be right back. CSBA on Twitch. And we're back here. Locked at 23, that tough bucket by Gleasack at the end, right before the buzzer, tied it up at 23 apiece. Aaron, this was a very toughly contested first quarter. Villanova went on a bit of a run to start, but Marquette tightened up at the end of the first.
Yeah, and as it stands right now, the starting unit for Villanova clearly outclasses Marquette's starting line, but the bench clearly shifts that in favor of Marquette.
Yeah, for sure. There's Gleasack Jr., that one up and no good. Snyder's Kerr, good pass inside to Maddox. That one up and no good. Good defense once again by Marquette.
Dante Green with the contest there.
Nice pick and roll, but Scott'll have to pick it up. Kicks it over to Yao. Now Green.
Screen from Gleasack. Green's gonna have to put it up.
One is good. Wow.
What a lucky bounce.
Yeah, that one definitely had the hometown bounce on it. You see
Yeah,
Marquette.
Yeah, Marquette with the efficiency advantage despite the hot start early by Villanova.
Here's Maddox driving in, kicking it back out Booth. On the elbow. Now Kerr. He's driving and gets stripped. Good defense from Scott. He has the lane. He'll go up for the one-handed flush.
You know, I wish my hands IRL were big enough to kind of grab a basketball like that.
I can palm a basketball a little bit.
I cannot. My hands are too tiny.
Too tiny.
Small.
I can grab rim too. Most people won't believe that, but I can jump.
Yeah, unfortunately, my vertical is not basically my entire height. So.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm fucking short IRL. I'm only 5'7". I'm short as hell.
I feel the same way compared to my family, but I'll accept the 6 foot I got. That one no good by Carter. Good defense inside by Marquette. Here comes Green. Pull up three. Bang!
Ray, the problem is all the size for my appendages went to my feet, not my hands. As Marquette now finds themselves up by 7, but a nice 3 there from Jackson drops it to 4.
You know what they say about people with big feet?
Uh-huh. just
and a reach-in foul.
Yep, that will be Igor Brodsky. Marquette going to maintain possession here. 17 on the shot clock.
It's been a very great game here. Both these games, the early game was good as well. It was a game of runs in that one, as this one seems to be that same. So there's Green, another 3. That time, no good. Let's see if Villanova can get points here. Lob up, Blaylock running the floor perfectly.
Yeah, and we're starting to see that difference here. The starting unit's now fully in almost, I believe, for both sides.
Yep.
And Villanova now storming their way back after being down by 7, though. Nice move there by Nur.
Yeah, great way to get off that, get off the hip of it. As a ball handler, you want to be on that screener's hip when you turn that corner off the screen. It was a great play there by Nur, and an awesome screen that doesn't get accounted for in the stat sheet by Gleasack Khan. The nice step back jumper.
The Big East here, another one of those conferences, much like the Big Ten from yesterday. uh, with a majority of the conference in the
Right.
top
Yep.
20 currently. Uh, Again, Villanova
46.
18th, Marquette 7th. Georgetown comes in at number 8 this week. They dropped 3 positions after their loss last week. And Seton Hall coming in at 17. That game coming up at 10 o'clock. C-Web and Nick on the call.
Yeah. Alex. Nick. No, it's Nick. Nick. Yeah, my bad, Nick. Nick. Yeah, that's going to be a good game coming up next. I'm excited for that one.
Some interesting strategies coming out of both Seton Hall and Georgetown. Of course, privy to some of the behind the scenes, being a member of that Seton Hall team.
Seton Hall is a dark horse, and that's Big East's hook. Nice slam, because we already know how Marquette is, Georgetown, and Villanova this year. We know what Coach Joey P can do with talent. As you can see this season, has Villanova looking kind of vintage-esque as they were a few seasons ago. And I think Seton Hall, and Pitt are those teams that have something to prove. Those guys are teams that are really those like little brother teams that want to come in, especially Seton Hall being new this season, will come in and try to, make a statement. And I'm excited for the Seton Hall team. I love what Coach JT was doing over there. He brought in a nice squad, a great group of guys, and great players that has potential. They're not at their full potential yet, but I feel like when they get to their full potential, they definitely will be a contender, not only in the Big East, but in the CSBA as a whole.
Yeah, Pitt's kind of the same way. Got a lot of young guys on that Pitt team this season. A couple of pretty big losses for Pitt in the offseason with graduations and whatnot. So, yeah, I definitely agree with you. Pitt and Seton Hall definitely something to prove. Providence definitely up there too, but
Providence, I can shit on them. They're my team. So I'm on that team, so we always got room for improvement. I always got to go to the anti-bias.
Yeah, respectfully,
we're defeated, but we're going to get there.
Respectfully, Providence definitely has the most work they need to do now. But again, as the season progresses, they could very easily be a dark horse favorite in the tournament as like a 5 or 6 seed.
7 or 8 getting beat up. Oh no, let me stop. No, we got potential. We're young. We got some, that's some growing to do. What's up, everybody in chat? What's good with y'all? How y'all doing? What you was gonna say, Aaron?
I'm gonna say this with the most respect possible, but I would not be surprised if the mid-major teams end up beating all of the 8 seeds.
Zach Khan with the nice pump. It's pretty trash. But a nice dunk there. As Marquette take the timeout. Nova takes the lead. Back up 1 now. Marquette controlled it much of the start of this second quarter. And Nova stormed back. Now they're ahead by 1, Aaron.
Yeah, I mean, since Villanova kind of caught back up, it's been very much a back and forth kind of game here. Of course, Villanova with the advantage here at the moment, but again, the lead could change it literally the drop of a dime like that by Toby Nur. Nice
layup to go. That was just tough. It was good defense, just better offense. Nur is a nice guard, addition. I forgot who they lost that point guard. Oh, D. Smith. He's definitely got some shoes to fill in the All-Star PG D. Smith tea time. But Nur is definitely been showing he can kind of, try to fill those shoes. Nice shot. Brown breaks down the defender.
Nur watches anime. He knows how to do that. Yep. Man embracing his inner Kuroko. That vanishing shot.
There's Nur. Passes out to Humperdinck. Now down low hook. Passing over Myers. He's blocked by Carter. But Myers gets it back. He gets it to go.
Yeah, great active hands there by Myers to get that away from Carter.
You see, they're locked even at turnovers and points off those turnovers. There's another turnover. This time, Nerd gets the layup. The defense from Humperdinck.
Yeah, Marquette now. Yeah, Marquette now wresting advantage away from Villanova is going to be forced to call a timeout. Minute 37 left to go. Ket up by 3.
Just a minute 37. A lot of people say the last 2 minutes of the second. The first 2 of the third are those momentum swingers of the quarter or in the game.
Yeah, Marquette's offense looks really, really good right now. Clearly shouldn't have talked shit about him because they're trying to prove a point now.
Oh, and
oh, what a move by Maddox.
The little guy, hard over height.
Yeah, Maddox, one of the shortest point guards in the league at 5'9". Might be the shortest, actually.
Yeah, let that that Nova gave him a chance. Get a little guy a chance. It's Myers. Bang! Felix Myers able to get that deep 3 to go and almost a turnover. Nova seems a little bit out of sorts on offense. Got to get something going here. Here's Booth. Shot clock winding down. Here's Kerr in the corner for 3. Rims out.
Yeah, Marquette on a bit of a run here to end the second.
Now here's Humperdinck. Over to Myers. His 3 is up. No good.
Short man come up with the rebound.
Brown, he can't get that transition through the fall.
Less than a second separating shot and game clock now.
I don't think Marquette's going to hold. Oh, they get the nice double team, strips Myers. So here's Brown. Driving in, pull up Jay. Good. Cuts it to 2.
Villanova found the tourniquet to stem the bleeding. Brown, though, probably going to, hand it over to Myers, who launches it.
No good, and at the half, Marquette 45, Villanova 43. Stick around, we'll be right back. It's your CSBA halftime show. And we're back here at the half. Marquette with the 2-point lead. Just one bucket better than Nova through 2. We was locked dead even at the end of the first, Aaron. This has been a very great game, great contest to watch as these teams are battling.
Yeah, started off with a huge run by Nova. Marquette was able to claw their way back on a run at their own. Villanova able to claw their way back at that one and work to tie it up. As you see, pretty much completely even in almost all regards here. The only thing I don't like at the moment, Gleesack for Marquette has been really quiet. Typically averages a double-double a game. Haven't seen much scoring out of him as we end the halftime show. Calling it now, Rick Kuhn going to be the highlight player in the first half.
He's had a good game, but speaking of him, I don't have a 6-inch vertical. My vertical actually is 30 inches. I can jump 30 inches in the air. I tested today at work. But you were right. He is the halftime spotlight player, 13 and 3. He's really going crazy in that first quarter. I'm not lying.
I mean, man did say you could grab the rim. He's got to have at least like a 25, 30-inch vertical in order to do that at 6 foot. So,
yes. It's green and nice turnaround Jay to get us started in
both teams,
third quarter.
Both teams still shooting super efficiently. Marquette though with the volume advantages. There's Rick Kuhn snatching one from the mid-range there. He's got 15 now.
This, like you said, both shooting 60. Oh, and yeah, almost put him on a poster.
Yeah, I wanted that man on a poster so bad, but couldn't
Ooh.
finish the dunk.
Somebody just, yeah, take a picture of that. Just, I'm gonna clip that and just put a traffic cone there instead of Con.
uh, Literally Rick Cohen in that regard.
Well, yeah, like you said, 60% from both these teams. They're shooting at a high clip.
Yeah, super, super high clip.
It's the first.
Marquette back up by 3.
A lot of people sleep on Yao. Yao is a talented player. I think he should.
Yeah,
Is he a senior?
he's a junior according to the
transfer.
call sheet. Let me check the actual roster though.
Oh, it's Khan able to draw the foul. I think Yao is a talented player, and I feel like he can just go off any given game.
I mean, to be fair, Mi Yao is the leading scorer for Marquette currently.
Really? Oh,
Yeah. Also, yes, Yao
my
is
bad.
in fact a junior. Yeah, he's leading the team in scoring, averaging 14 and a third a game.
yeah, never mind. Don't transfer. 'Cause I thought he wasn't getting used good.
No, he's getting used pretty well. 56% from the field, 83% from the line this season. Also averaging 3 rebounds, 3 assists a game. So kind of playing more of a lead scoring option, part-time facilitator here for Marquette.
Yeah, for sure. Here's Nur driving in, floater off the glass and good. Toby Nur.
They're dancing on Rick Kuhn there.
Yeah, double figures
Nurse-
for him.
Yeah, Nurse got 10.
He's got a tough matchup in Cone.
Yeah, both of them shooting an even clip right now, but Kuhn with that's a
open.
nice oop there.
It's been open for them. They need to go to that more often. Blaylock cutting. He's, a little bit faster, smaller than Gleesak's. Gotta get creative with how he gets his buckets. It was a nice steal by Jackson. And Blaylock underneath, waiting on it. Gets it in.
Blaylock using speed there is the advantage. Both Gleesak and Blaylock have 8 tonight.
We're back at it at an even game, 51-51. Just over 6 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but like just looking at these matchups, the amount of mental gymnastics going on for both the Nur-Kun matchup and the Blaylock Gleesak matchup is insane.
And Yao and Carter's been, you see here, he
True
pulls
that,
up.
true that, yeah.
Doesn't get that one to fall.
Carter only 5 points so far tonight, only 2 of 4 from the field.
So here's Nur up top, Gleesak. Kicks to James, he'll get the screen.
Gonna have to fire it up. Somebody's gonna have to fire it up.
Green, Gleesak. Nice putback. After Green's miss from 3.
Superman slam there from Dan Gleesak.
Cone gets his pass stolen by Green.
Trying to get that down to an open Blaylock.
So now here's Nur up top, James. Trying to get it over to Yao. He's over on the wing. Now here's Green underneath. Great screen from Gleesak. Gets Green open for the easy layup.
Persistent screen there by Gleesak. He had that screen up for a good 10 or 15 seconds at least.
For sure as Yao almost gets the strip out of bounds. Over ball.
Substitution's going to come on now for both sides. No. Well, one coming on, it looks like, for Marquette.
Big cat.
Pretty full suite there for Nova, though.
Here's Kerr for the Maddox. Now Jackson driving, he'll pull up and gets it to go despite the defenders closing out.
Great drive there, but Jackson, he's got 8 tonight.
He's been a good, consistent piece of offense for them off the bench tonight.
Had Yao open for second there. Here's Green, though, wide open underneath again. Can't get the layup that time, though.
Oh, and great transitional lob up the Booth. Getting flashy with it to tie it back up at 55. Kerr.
I thought Kerr was going to go for the layup there. Now I wasn't expecting the alley-oop, but man, what a fancy play there for Villanova. Here's Gleasack, has to get fouled by Stokes.
Chance at 2 at the line. So some extended minutes for Dan Gleasack. So
Final sub here for Nova. Substitutions now for Marquette. Save Gleasack, getting some extended minutes because of the foul. Get up by 2 after Gleasack goes perfect from the stripe.
Brown working on Brown on Brown, and there's Myers with the block, and Booth. His second chance layup is good, and hey, shout out base 1 with the tier 1 sub, 11 months, 1 month away from a year.
That was Brown on Humperdinck there for.
Oh, that's Humperdinck.
Yeah, it was Humperdinck at 68.
Number 2 is Brown.
Yep.
Sorry.
Oh, good.
Here's Humperdinck. Oh, he's almost stripped there in a shot clock violation.
Strong defense there by Villanova. Hook gonna come on now in place of Gleasack. Ooh. Coach Murphy redeeming a player card for TJ King in the pink unis.
Nice. Ooh, and a nice 3 by Maddox.
Yeah, much needed there for Villanova. They're up by 3 now. Both of these teams kind of trading the lead back and forth.
Here's Brown. Going up, tough shot. Able to get the space to get it in. Here's Stokes. That one no good. Here's Scott. Brown kicking it back out. Myers down low to Hook. Working against Stokes. Post Hook. Too strong. Now Kerr, who had the open 3 but passed. So we tick under 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Maddox driving floater.
The speed
nice.
of Maddox. Talk about a vanishing drive and vanishing shot there from Maddox.
See, the volume is on Nova's side this half and has them up 3.
Dalton Brown wide open 3.
Bang! What a 3 to tie it up, and Nova takes a timeout. Good timeout here to stop any momentum. It'll likely be their last timeout of this half. They only have 3, or this quarter. They only have 3 left. Maddox will bring it up for Nova. Out of the timeout, here's Stokes up top, Booth. Good ball movement, Kerr, jumper up and good. Deep mid-range. Oh, they says a 3.
Excuse me?
Hey, I'm not the one keeping score.
That looked like that man's feet were both inside the line. That's wild. Myers, though, responds to the other end with a nice lay-in there. 1-point lead in favor of Nova.
Maddox. Work it over to Brown. It's running all around the court to get it back. He draws the double. Stokes open, mid-range 3. Oh, he said 3. Kerr gets the offensive board. No good on the second chance attempt. And here comes Marquette in transition.
I think these refs need to get their eyes checked or something. This three line needs to be remeasured. I don't know. Something ain't right.
Those Hook misses the shot but gets the board. Out to Humperdinck.
Clock winding down. It's at 5. Humperdinck gonna have to make some magic happen. Here's Hook.
Hook with a nice layup to take the lead late here in the third. Here comes Nova trying to regain the lead. Brown.
Nova gonna hold for last shot here. 2 seconds left.
Tough layup up, not strong enough. And at the end of the third quarter, Marquette 66, Villanova 65. Get those fours up. Full quarter action. We'll be right back. It's CSBA on Twitch. And we're back here. State Farm assist. Oh, nice.
Nice little oop up there to JB Hook.
Nice angle, too. Yeah, this is definitely a great game. Love these classics where it's be so close.
Yeah, I definitely feel for the coaches, though. This is an incredibly difficult matchup. Here is what a jam by Carter. That's how you start a fourth quarter off with a bang.
Oh, and Blaylock.
Oh.
Nova fired up here.
Yeah. Don't know what Coach Phillips told him in the break between the third and fourth, but Villanova coming out with fire in their britches.
Dang, see, Marquette got a new coach now. They fired Coach Rusty, the Rusty lookalike. As Nerd draws the foul. Toby Nerd. Get 2. So gets the first. Tied up at 67 apiece. Now Marquette regains the lead up 1. Alcon splits the double. Nice dump off to Blaylock.
Team switching the lead back and forth now.
Another
I just
lead
came up with a great player name, by the way.
Nice.
So
Blaylock, nice. Go ahead.
Karabiner.
Karabiner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good one.
Foul in the court here.
Blaylock drawing the foul. A talented freshman. You know, I love the freshmen they pulled in. They're all contributing as he misses the first. You know, Brown tonight, Jackson. Off the
Maddox.
bench, Maddox. Blaylock on fire.
Yeah, it's Sam Brown as well, who I think is over his points per game tonight also.
Oh, Nerd. Fancy fillet.
Nerd's got 14 now. Catching up with Rick Kuhn as far as points go.
Here's Carter at the top. Over the
Tied.
cone. Gets the screen. Driving now. Carter goes up. He's blocked by Yao. And there's Jackson. No good. There's Green off the glass. He can't get that to fall off the transition. Spinning and driving.
Great contest there by Meow.
Team's defense stepping up as Carter gets the block. And here comes Nova running the other way. Dumps it off.
Good dump off.
And there's Khan. No good. And Blaylock able to get it back. His shot no good.
Defense really stepping up here for both sides early in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, Both of the teams stepping up. Green up. No good. Blaylock.
Jeez.
It's back and forth. Miss after miss.
Yeah,
Now,
it was make after make back and forth.
Yeah.
Now it's brick after brick. Good Lord.
Jackson trying to go over Gleesack. No good. Now Green.
Take some time to set up here for Nova.
Yeah, they need a breather. They've been running up and down. Full court suicides.
Green over to Meow. It was a small mismatch for Gleesack. Don't have enough time to take it, though. 3 seconds of the shot clock. Green going to put it up. It's fouled by Blaylock.
Good foul. Good draw by Green. Driving to the hoop.
Dante Green has at least 10 tonight, if I recall.
Yeah, he's been balling.
Both sides have been...
Everybody been balling.
Yeah. Yeah, both teams really spreading the ball out incredibly well tonight. You know, like Rick Coon's clearly still like the king piece here for Villanova. But again, they've done a great job spreading it out to their other pieces as well, as Green goes 2 for 2 from the stripe.
Yes, now here comes Nova. Trying to respond in a hostile environment. Blaylock misses the open. Easy, but a nice tip. And it remains Villanova ball. What a hustle play from Blaylock. After the miss alley.
I mean, I can't believe Blaylock missed the dunk, but great hustle
Somebody clip
to save it off of Gleesack's chin.
Yes. They deserve a second chance. As here's Khan drawing the double. Good pass to Jackson, but he's blocked by Gleesack.
Marquette with a chance to stretch this lead to 2 possessions.
Yao has the mismatch. Can Nerd get it to him? He does. Yao post. Nice layup in the post from Yao. And Marquette on a bit of a run.
Yeah, great bully ball by Yao. Finally, something to break the deadlock as Nur comes away with the steal from Cone.
Yao out to
Here's
Green.
Green.
Oh,
Can't
no
get that
good.
to drop, though.
Here's Khan. He's driving and drawing the foul. Now
Can't get the bucket to go. Yao picks up his third. Potentially something to keep an eye on here, especially with how fast-paced this game is picked up to be.
Facts. It's gonna be a very close finish. You don't want to turn an eye off this game. Cone hits the first. 2 for 2 from the line. Marquette take a timeout.
Still perfect from the charity stripe. The best free throw shooter on this Villanova team. All of the other players that have been to the stripe this season hovering anywhere from 60 to 75%.
For sure, this is gonna come down to who makes the least amount of mistakes, or at least, least amount of shots.
Yeah, and both this game and the previous one, I think, are indicative of just how tightly contested I think this Big East is going to be this season.
It's Gleesack another bucket.
He's got 14 now, shooting 83% from the floor.
Now Yao's on fire. The double. Now over to Blaylock. It's tipped away, out of bounds. Marquette ball. Marquette turning up the pressure here. Bring it up for the Golden Eagles. Now Green shot up for 3. Bang!
That, again, I definitely was not a 3-ball, but whatever. Marquette now up by 7. 3:20 here in the fourth.
So here's Cone. Cone splits the double, kicks it out. He had the lane. So now Jackson will get the screen. Driving in, up, and drawing the foul, and that's Nur's fourth.
Oh, I didn't even recognize that. Yeah, that's a handful of Marquette players now. Pretty deep in foul trouble here late. Macy Nur gets subbed off here. Marquette doesn't have anybody at the scoring table though, and no, they're gonna keep Nur out there. Which, I mean, to be fair, with how well Nur's been playing, I don't exactly blame Ken here for leaving him in, but again, potentially dangerous here. Mismatch here somewhere. They've got Brick Cone on me, Yao, but Nur just makes it look easy. Another 3 ball there for Marquette. They're up 10. Nova gonna have to call a timeout. They've only got 1 left.
Wow. Off the 2 missed free throws from Jackson. Jordan Brand, player of the game, Dante Green. He's been knocking down some tough shots. He's been dropping off dimes too, okay.
Yeah, Dante Green's been just stuffing the stat sheet kind of everywhere tonight.
He's turned it up here in the second half.
Pretty sure he's got like 16 or something tonight.
Good pass to Carter off the glass, no good. Nice follow. Put back slam.
Big follow up, definitely what Villanova needed. Kind of stem the bleeding here for Marquette. 2:30 to go. Nova definitely still in this. Green though not going to make it easy. Dumps that off, lead back up to double digits.
Defense for Nova is tapered off. Nice pass inside. Carter draws the foul. Yao, that's 4 on Yao.
Yeah, 4 on Yao and 4 on Nur. Dangerous sides here for Marquette.
Still a lot of game left. Just over 2 minutes.
Shooting 2.
I mean, to be fair though, Marquette does have a bit of depth in the power forward spot. Like if Yao fouls out, Myers could very easily step in reprieve for Toby Nur. You know, you've got the likes of Humperdinck that could come in and take his place also. So definitely not the end of the world. Tries to get that up to Gleasack, can't get it to go.
Oh, nice tip away for Nova. They got to get some offense and get it fast. As here's Carter drawing the double. Good pass inside to Jackson, who lays it in.
Yeah, it looks like they were trying to triple team there. Jackson's got 10, by the way. Green with 18 tonight on 50% shooting.
Pass
what
inside
a feed.
Green. No good. And Yao, his shot, no good. But Gleasack, another rebound.
With it. It gets tipped out by Blaylock, though. Ket gonna keep possession. 11 seconds left on the shot clock.
Good hustle from the bigs of Marquette, giving them another chance.
Don't touch that dial. We've got it all here in the CSBA.
Another pull-up jumper gets to go. He's definitely got to be, you know, in the eyes of the voters in that freshman of the year campaign. Yeah, he's definitely starting off well here in conference play. Carter pull-up jumper, too strong. We're gonna slow it down.
Yeah, smart here for Marquette. Don't want to give Villanova any time to come back into this one, though. With Villanova down by 10, this one probably over. Nur has 21 tonight, 11 just in this quarter alone.
Nur has been trying his best to.
Nur's really stepped up here.
There's Broski up and good.
Yeah, and a great effort by Nova for sure. I think the the defense of Marquette just too good tonight. Only allowing, roughly 70, just doing quick math, like 75 points a game. So Nova doing great to push them over that limit, but still a very, very tough matchup here for Nova.
Yeah, just tough. Just didn't have enough gas at the end as Marquette turned it up late here in the fourth. And that should do it. Big Cat goes on to win it here. 90 to Villanova's 83. And congratulations to Marquette, 3-1 now in the season, 1-0 in conference play. They're tied for first with Pitt. This was a great game back and forth, but Marquette just at the end just had a little more in the tank and knocked down a couple more shots than Nova did in that fourth quarter. What was your thoughts on this one?
I mean, it was definitely a great start for Nova. Unfortunately, like you said, just kind of ran out of gas there at the end. But again, a lot of good that I can see from this Villanova team. Again, spread the ball out a lot more than indicative of their stats coming into this game. So I expect Nova to be a pretty decent late season threat here, especially once conference tourneys come around.
Yes, for sure. I definitely agree with you on that one. To take a look at the team comparisons, anything sticking out to you?
Points in the paint's definitely a pretty big one. They were pretty even efficiency wise. Marquette perfect from the line. Villanova 75% went to had 20 shots from the line though, so Villanova at least good at drawing fouls for sure. Nova actually winning the turnover game, 19 points on 9 turnovers compared to 8 on 14 for Marquette. But yeah, I mean, again, super even game. I think points to the paint really the only blemish that really sticks out here in this one for me.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the box scores. Leading scorer Toby Nur, 21 and 3 on 9 of 12 shooting, very efficient for the young fella there, leading the Golden Eagles to the victory tonight. Dante Green, 18 and 2 at the 2-guard spot, right alongside Nur. So you love to see your guards leading your scoring. Gleesack, 14, 7 and 2.
By the way, all 4 of them perfect from the line tonight.
Yes,
that's
two,
8.
two.
That's 8 of 8 from the line for the top 3 scorers.
Golly. Yeah, that's crazy. It's Myers with 10, 3, and 2 steals and a block. Brown added in 19 off the bench. Hook, 8, 2 with 2 assists and 2 blocks. 4-7 from the field. Meow with 6 and 6, 3 assists, a steal, and a block. James adding in 2. Gus Scott with 2 and 2 rebounds, and Humperdinck rounds them out with 2 assists, a rebound, and a steal. And for Nova, their leading scorer Rick Kuhn, 19, 3 and 6 assists. Was a little passive towards the end and could have, been a little more like he wasn't at first half very aggressive. You know what I mean? But he leads his team in scoring. Carter, 11, 3 and 2, 2 blocks.
Kuhn went to the line 8 times tonight. That's bonkers.
Blaylock with 11, 6, and 3 steals, 2 blocks, 5 stocks. That's nice. Nice stat line from your big. Kai Jackson, 10 and 2. He's another Blaylock's another guy that I think is in the conversation for freshman of the year, in my opinion. It's Kai Jackson with 10 points, 2 assists, and a rebound. Let's see, Maddox, 8 points, 2 assists. Broski, 7, 2, 1 and 2. Sam Brown adding in 6 off the bench. Kerr with 5. Booth with 4, 3 and 4 assists. Great stat line from him. And Stokes rounds them out with 2 and 3. Any final words for this one?
Yeah, keep it locked here. Georgetown versus my Seton Hall Pirates coming up immediately after this one. I'm coming for that block record.
Yes. Yes, that block record was tied yesterday, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, definitely, it's gonna be a fire of a game in prime time. Don't go anywhere, but live in just a minute. But for this one, it's your boy Dick Dickey, and joining me tonight was Aaron. We're signing out. Peace.